Hey, it's Aja. Good morning. Today is February 28th. It's the last day of February, and I'm realizing I have a lot that I need to be achieving. At the end of March, I plan on doing a 10K run with one of my friends. And with that being said, I need to get back on my running stuff. I need to be more consistent. I need to do longer runs. So, one of my goals for today, which I need to leave and achieve that in the next 10-15 minutes, is to go run at least a 5K. At least a 5K. That's my goal for today, this morning. Even better if I run 4 miles. 4 miles is really the goal, but I will take a 5K just to do it, just to get a good, decent run in. And then the other goal for today, which I can continue to accomplish, is to patch up these jeans that I'm working on right now. I know I just said I was going to patch these jeans, and I'm very much seam ripping right now. It looks like I'm tearing them apart, but they already have patches on them. It's just that the patches that they have already they're ripping apart too. So I'm gonna go in, replace those patches with a sturdier and newer material, and then these jeans will be good as new. Well, not good as new, but they will be wearable again. Yay! One of the things I noticed about myself is that I tend to be really optimistic to my detriment, because sometimes I see so much potential in people or fabrics. I see what they could be instead of what they are, and I work hard to make what they could be exist. And that's not fair when it's people, because maybe people didn't want to be that thing. Maybe only I wanted them to be that thing, and I saw them for what I wanted them to be, and that's just not fair. You got to see people for who they are. It's not fair to them. It's actually quite rude. So that's something I need to work on. And then the other thing is, when it comes to me being hyper optimistic, sometimes I set goals and then I feel like, oh, well, I must achieve it because I said it. But at the end of the day, you have to set goals. Goals are so important. You have to set goals, and you have to also forgive yourself if you don't achieve them. Okay? And let me explain why. Because ultimately, life is about trying. You should be trying to achieve things, to be successful, to be somebody that you will be proud of being. And you may fail and you may fall sometimes. Damn, it's dusty in here. All that dust flying behind me. Ignore that if you can. But yeah. Oh, it's the jeans. But you're not always going to succeed in everything you try. But in trying, you are still making a difference. Case in point, the Winter Olympics either is still going on or barely. I'm not sure. I'm not watching it. But the point is, obviously, everybody who went to the Winter Olympics did not all get gold, silver, bronze medals. That's impossible. And these medals would be meaningless if everyone could get them, right? But ultimately, the medals would also be meaningless if only the top 3 athletes were competing. If only the people who were going to win bronze, gold, and silver competed in the Olympics, then the fact of bronze, gold, and silver, we wouldn't be like, oh, wow, you got a bronze medal. No one would give a crap about that, right? It would mean you're in last place. It's all the people who compete beneath you who don't win that also makes your win meaningful, right? And so I just say that to say that we need everyone. We need everyone to try. We need people to do their best, regardless of the fact of actually winning, achieving, getting. Because if nobody tried their best except for the people who were going to win, the win would mean nothing. Anyways, I am sometimes a gold medalist in life. Sometimes I'm a bronze, and sometimes I don't win nothing. I just get to breathe another day. And that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot to achieve, actually. That's a great prize. I'm very, very fortunate to have that prize. So let's keep winning. Anyways, I need to go get dressed and go for my run. Wish me luck. Let me tell you something. My friend Millie, she's goated for having bought me this workout set, because as soon as I put this on, I feel like an athlete. I feel like a triathlon athlete. I feel like I'm going to go just take over the world. I'm gonna go run all 10 kilometers right now. I'm not. I'm not. But that's how I feel wearing this. Like, I feel so fit and strong and sexy. Look at it. It looks great. Shout out to amazing friends who just know how to build you up. Thank you, Millie. Anyways, time to go for a run. Okay. I'm 2 miles in, dripping with sweat. Feel great, look great. I keep passing by these glass front buildings and I can see my reflection. And I'm like, ah, yes. No wonder all these cars are honking at me while I run. I look the fuck good. Anyway, to get to 5K, I got about 1 mile left to go, which is fine because I only just turned around. So I have more than a mile to get home, back to the hotel anyway. So that'll work out just fine. All right, feel good. Glad to be out here. I got lost while I was out on my run. And then I got found, as in I figured out my way back home. I could have stopped and took an Uber, but I did not. Which means in total, I now have accomplished 6.6 miles today. And they were not fast. I definitely was slowing way, way down. And now I'm eating cold pizza because I need to hurry up and get, Now I'm eating cold pizza because I need to hurry up and get dressed. Well, showered and then dressed and ready for work. I have 3 legs today. I went for a run for energy. I went for a run today for energy. Now I'm depleted and I have 3 legs. This is gonna suck, but you know, that's life. Anyway, let's go have a day.